Lord's name. The service of the Word. 10. The collect of the day, the church prayers that were passed down through history. 11. The first lesson. The first reading is from the Old Testament. Except during the Easter season when we read from Acts. The 3 readings connect for that Sunday. 3 readings with 1 theme. 12. The gradual. This Latin word means step. This short Bible sentence connects our thinking for the second lesson. 13. The second lesson. The second reading is from one of the letters or epistles of the New Testament. 14. The verse. This is a short Bible sentence connecting people's thinking to the gospel lesson. 15. The Holy Gospel. This is one of the stories from Jesus' life, where there are 4 writers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We honor God by standing. "16. The hymn of the day. This begins immediately after the Bible reading. It connects people's thinking to the sermon. The suggested hymns are found in Lutheran worship, pages 976 through 978. 17. The sermon. The pastor explains. What that Sunday's lessons mean for our life and problems this week. The pastor announces God's law and God's promise to help His people. 18. The creed. God's people are eager to respond to His promise with faith. Most deaf churches sign the Apostles' Creed. Most hearing churches say the Nicene Creed for worship with the Lord's Supper. Sometimes hearing churches will say the Athanasian Creed on Trinity Sunday. 19. The prayers. Our prayers are for the leaders of our world, nation, church. Special attention for healing, help, or comfort with our thanks. The special prayers are in the Lutheran worship pages 168 and 169. The service of sacrament. Third, we explain the service of sacrament. We've confessed our sins and accepted God's forgiveness. God fed us with His Word, caring for and growing our faith. Now we are ready and eager for the most wonderful event of worship. Deaf churches call this the Lord's Supper. It also means communion, meaning joining, or the Holy Eucharist, meaning thanksgiving. The Lord's table looks back to Jesus himself at the table. The sacrament of the altar looks to Jesus' true body and blood on our altar. Each part of our worship helps us accept this good gift from Jesus. This holy meal with much thought, thanks, and joy. 20. The offering. God's people, knowing God's gifts for them, want to offer their gifts to God with thanks. This money helps care for God's house and his pastor, and so the church will have money to help people's need. 21. The offertory. This short song is signed. While God's people's gifts are brought to his altar. We offer our lives to God, thanking God and giving our best for his people.